All right, truck buddies, I am currently in Gaston, South Carolina. Gonna take a walk around the yard right quick while I'm here, so I got a hot minute, only a hot minute. All right, so this is my next load. I didn't do a video of it because it's just a drop and hook. It's already preloaded. It's pretty neat when you get these loads here at the drop yard because it's already done. Match up your paperwork, make sure your trailer matches, leave the correct amount of securement. You can go by the sheet, but also double check the trailer. Whatever's on the trailer, that's what you leave, and just mark it down here on the piece of paper. Walk around here to the sales yard right quick. If you do orientation in South Carolina, you'll come back here to get your truck 9 times out of 10. Only way you won't come back here is if there's not a truck for you. So like I said, I'm walk around right quick while I got a hot minute. Fill out the sheet, take it back to the box, leave it in the box. Got all those Peterbilts for sale out there. Go walk over there right quick. Now this yard is way bigger than the actual damn terminal, which is kind of crazy. So you would think they would try to set it up to where all the extra tractors should be here instead of being at that dirt lot, but that's above my pay grade. All right, dumpster, all that money down the drain, throwing stuff away is probably pretty neat. Drop this off in the box. All right, once you finish your training, you're gonna come back and get released to your truck. You come here, you're gonna do an inventory. All right, you're gonna give you everything that you need to be successful. You're gonna get your dunnage, everything. You gotta inventory it, put everything away nice and neat. So these drivers just got released to their truck probably either today or yesterday. So I'm gonna go around and ask a couple questions and see what they say, just as I got time. This is also where they sell all the Peterbilts. Pretty sure they're overpriced. But they do an inspection. You get, of course, brand new steers and drives. All right. Now, when you go to their website, it's TMC Truck Sales. 877-285-8752. It'll give you all the information about each vehicle that's for sale. It'll tell you if it had any engine work or anything major like that. If it's been overhauled. But they'll hook you up. New flappers, like I said, new tires, clean inspection. Get released to your truck? You get released to your truck?
Yes, sir.
You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Where you heading at?
I don't know yet, but I think they're going to give us a little bit.
All right, you probably go to CMC Steel. Like 10 miles away. It ain't too far. You'll be all right. Yeah, man. Sometimes it just depends. Like, they both got released, but he's got a brand new truck. He don't. So it just depends sometimes. Also, if you have to do a drop, like if you need new securement, it's right there in that silver box right there. You put in your macro, and they'll have everything in that box for you. pretty sure I would if I stayed here. I'll park over here, honestly. But heading to Ohio, not gonna get there tonight, of course, because I stopped short, which I'm not gonna drive through the middle of the night. So I've got 500 miles to go. We got 6 hours of drive time, 6.5 hours. So within that 6.5 hours, I gotta make sure I stop for a shower. I already filled up, but I need to grab a shower though, after that debacle yesterday. As you can see, my truck, it actually got clean from all the rain yesterday. While I'm dicking around, gotta put my legs up. Now, of course, I already did my tug test. You don't never take that for granted, ever, 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 ever. So that only takes a hot minute to do that. But when you get this preloaded trailer, it's already ready to go. It usually 15 minutes. Swap over your dunnage if need be. Like this one didn't have dunnage, so I had to switch my dunnage over. Just drop whatever, 50 bungees, 2 tarps, 10 4-inch straps, 2 2-inch straps. And then you go on about your business. But this is by far the most basic yard. So you ain't missing nothing here. Like I say, you just come here. Once you get released to your truck, you come here and you get all your securement. You get dispatched usually after that, eventually. They got a whole bunch of Peters for sale. Whole bunch of Peters. Every now and then drivers will get lucky if they buy a truck. They can get the truck that they're in if it's ready to be sold. But right now, if anybody knows about the market, these trucks are overpriced. If you can find something in writing from like about, 3 years ago when I started, just imagine the price now. They're overpriced. But it is what it is. Come get you one. Come get you one. Ready to go. TMC sales. Now my truck buddy from this morning, not from this morning, but from yesterday, we both got loaded last night. Now I know it's different situations and different scenarios, but I knew I wasn't gonna get there last night this morning because I stopped. I was gonna stop and get fuel before I delivered. It was like 6 miles down the road, but I'm glad I didn't. I got there before they went to lunch. The guy was like, hey, I seen you pulled up. I clocked back in. I'll unload you right quick, then I'm gonna go to lunch. Appreciate it. So that took all of 20 minutes. I'll call it 30 minutes because I had to put my stuff away, help me with my tarps and everything. You'll see in the video. Now my truck buddy that got loaded last night, I'm not sure where he stopped at. But when I was going back to the pilot to fill up, he was pulling into the pilot. Like, dang, dude, you couldn't wait 30 more minutes to stop? Maybe I had to go to the bathroom or something, but I would have waited. I went ahead and just waited out and got unloaded. That's just me. But yeah, I gotta try to find a shower and a truck wash. Gotta try to find those two things because the truck is freaking filthy. But that's about it for this yard, man. It's nothing here. Like I said, it's a lot more open than the actual terminal. That's that way somewhere. All right. As you see, when you've seen the video I made when I dropped off that trailer, it was just stuff everywhere. At least this is nice and open. Like I said, you would think they would make I don't know, have a better system, but like I said, that's above my pay grade. But enough rambling. You've seen Gaston. You've seen where you go or where you come to get your equipment when you're released to your turtle. For the drivers that are here at TMC or you're watching the channel, I appreciate you. But things to remember: be safe. Think about what you're doing. Don't rush. All right. It's a learning curve to this job. It's a learning curve to this job. The first 6 months is the hardest. All right. With that being said, even with the first 6 months, you can move on to another company if you choose to. But like I always talk about, the majority of these companies are the same. Everybody gonna guarantee you everything, but always do your own research. Don't listen to what I say. Just use it as research. Do your own research and actually follow up on these companies, because, like I said, they'll tell you anything. All right. Like I said, just think about what you're doing. Be safe. The speed will come. Being proficient will come. But when you get out there and you start hurrying, you make mistakes. So just slow down and be thorough. That's for all my new drivers at TMC and just trucking in general, flatbedding in general. All right, man. 11 minutes. Enough rambling. Left my damn license plate at the house. Forgot it. But yeah, man, we're gonna get on down this road, because no phone use while operating a commercial motor vehicle. 0 tolerance at TMC. Not being a homer, that's just a policy. You don't like it, like I said, get your own truck. We'll see you in Ohio. All right, I'm in line to get my truck washed. So, truck's getting washed, and I'm gonna get a shower. Hopefully, eventually, it's daggone damn madhouse around here. All right, so I finally got a shower. I messed around and I missed my turn, and I had to wait again. The code is good for like 10 minutes, and I just missed it. But this is what I'm talking about when you park at a truck stop. And this is why I hardly like parking at them. Whenever you park to make sure, one, you have a way out and you ain't blocking anybody. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell in this video, but if you see to the very left, next to that McLean, that's a P&S trailer that has an oversized load. Okay, so that's truck number 5. So if you keep counting, see 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 trucks wide at the opening. So when you come in, and if you got to go this way, which you do, or actually, to get in and out, over here to the left, it's tight through there too. You're gonna see this one side truck, one truck's coming out. It's one-way traffic, so you got to be careful coming in and out of there. Drivers aren't considered the other drivers when they're parking for the night. All right, so the funny thing is, well, not really funny, back up by the blue beacon, there's 2 oversized loads. They're 2 double wide trailers or something like that. Now, they're gonna have a hell of a time, depending on what time they leave in the morning. Hell, the trucks might be gone. They're not gonna be able to get out through this little turn right here because the trucks are double stacked. Like I said, drivers, they stop, they pull their brake, not even thinking about, okay, am I out the way, or am I gonna be blocking anybody else? But to each his own. All right, so the cattle hauler, he's leaving. He's probably just taking a quick break. But there's still 9 trucks wide here at the beginning. That's crazy, man. When I went to the shower, it was only 5. Like I said, P&S was right there. And then these other 3 trucks then just pulled up and parked. And they're staying there for the night. It's more than enough room, but it's not enough room. Like I said, if you got an oversized load that comes through there, they're not going to be able to get over here through the side. But I guess they'll figure it out in the morning. I guess they're going to knock on some doors if need be. But that's the thing you got to do. You got to be considerate of others when you're parking. I guess this truck, he about to make a spot somehow. Like, I could have parked down there on the bottom of the hill, but that's too close to the opening. It's too much traffic, and daggone, it's not a good spot. So I just reserved a spot, had points. It ain't cost me nothing, so I just used my points. Found a spot that has the least amount of resistance for myself and the people that I'm next to. And so the one next to me, he's going to back out. He should be fine. But this place is already packed at about 8:30, and it's almost 200 spots here, but it's already packed. So I'm gonna see what he gonna do. Is he gonna stay right there? No, let's see. Yep, he about to park and stay right there. I said, so this entrance is getting smaller and smaller. That truck, he done made him a spot. I guess there was somebody parked at the top, but he gonna take that spot. But when I backed into my spot, I was hoping and praying nobody hit me or anything, like, because they're zooming through the parking lot. No matter if you got your blinkers on, it's like everybody's in a hurry for whatever reason. But I was driving around, I found a reserved spot that had the least amount of resistance. So in theory, I should be able to pull straight out. Even if they park another, well, shit, they ain't gonna be able to get any more trucks. Well, they'll figure it out, because I won't be surprised if somebody else parked next to him, But it's crazy, man. It's like everybody just wants to run to the truck stop. The only reason why I stayed here is because I needed to get the truck washed and I needed to shower. My time was kind of short, so I didn't get to West Virginia. I wanted to drive another 50 miles or so to get to West Virginia. But then, of course, I've been, trying to find parking like everybody else does, and wait till the last minute to try to find somewhere to park. So I stopped with 2 hours on my clock. Well, it was 2 hours. Well, I've been here for so long, I got that time back, so it was a 2-hour pause. But I'm staying right here. Still got about 5 hours to go, give or take. So, I mean, it is what it is. I leave when I get my time back at 5:30. Should get there around about 11:30. Appointments for 1.